Deep beneath Vatican City, past the tourists and the prayers, something waits in the darkness. Armed guards patrol corridors that don't appear on any map. Climate-controlled vaults stretch for miles, protecting secrets that could rewrite history itself. What you're looking at shouldn't exist. According to two Catholic priests, this photograph was taken nearly 2,000 years ago of Jesus Christ's final moments. They called it the Chronovisor, a machine that could peer through time itself. And if they're telling the truth, it changes everything we thought we knew about the past and who controls it. Venice, 1960. Two Catholic priests share a ferry ride down the Grand Canal. Father Pellegrino Ernetti, scientist, scholar, Benedictine monk. Father François Brune, theologian from France. Strangers making small talk. Until Ernetti says something that changes everything. There's nothing to interpret. It's possible to see what actually happened, to see the truth with your own eyes. Brune laughs. Classic priest humor, right? Wrong. Ernetti leans closer. His voice drops to a whisper. He speaks of a device hidden in the Vatican's deepest archives. A machine that doesn't just read about history, it watches it unfold. The Chronovisor. Not a time machine, something potentially more terrifying. A window into any moment that ever happened. Napoleon's speeches, ancient Rome, the Last Supper, the crucifixion of Christ. Dramatic document. 1952, Catholic University of Milan. Father Ernetti is restoring ancient Gregorian chants when something impossible happens. Another priest, Father Gemelli, hears his dead father's voice on the recording. Not some profound message from beyond. His father arguing about the price of shoe wax. Most would call it a glitch. Ernetti saw something else entirely. What if the past never really dies? What if every word, every image, every moment leaves an electromagnetic fingerprint floating in space, waiting to be captured? Ernetti assembles a team, 12 scientists, but he'll only name two. Enrico Fermi, Nobel Prize winner, the man who built the world's first nuclear reactor, and Wernher von Braun, former Nazi rocket scientist, future director of NASA. If anyone could crack the code of time itself, it would be them. According to Ernetti, they succeeded. The Chronovisor could detect residual electromagnetic radiation from the past and reconstruct it on a cathode ray tube. Set a date. Choose a location. Watch history unfold. But when they realized what they'd built, they brought it to the Pope. Pope Pius XII understood immediately. This wasn't just a scientific breakthrough, it was the ultimate weapon. State secrets, personal blackmail, the power to control anyone, anywhere, anytime. The machine was dismantled, the team disbanded, silence enforced. Or so they claimed. According to Ernetti, they succeeded. The Chronovisor could detect residual electromagnetic radiation from the past and reconstruct it on a cathode ray tube. Set a date. Choose a location. Watch history unfold. But when they realized what they'd built, they brought it to the Pope. Pope Pius XII understood immediately. This wasn't just a scientific breakthrough, it was the ultimate weapon. State secrets, personal blackmail, the power to control anyone, anywhere, anytime. The machine was dismantled, the team disbanded, silence enforced. Or so they claimed. For proof, Arnetti offered something extraordinary, a complete Roman play, lost for 2,000 years. He'd watched it performed in ancient Rome, transcribed every word. And then there were the photographs. Jesus on the cross, Jesus walking with his disciples, images that should be impossible. But were they real?
The crucifixion photo? A statue from an Italian church created in 1931. The other images? Paintings from the 1800s. The ancient play? Written in Latin too modern for its supposed time period. Arnetti's evidence was crumbling. But then something strange happened. 1994, Arnetti dies. Anonymous relatives emerge, claiming deathbed confessions. Some say he admitted it was all fake. Others say he was coerced by the church to lie. And then there's this, 1988. The Vatican issues a decree. Anyone caught using a machine like the Chronovisor faces immediate excommunication. Why ban something that doesn't exist?
Two respected priests, a Nobel Prize winner, a rocket scientist, decades of secrecy, contradictory evidence, official denials. The truth, we may never know. But consider this. If such a device existed, who would you trust with the power to watch anyone, anywhere, anytime in history? A government? A corporation? The Vatican? Father Arnetti took his secrets to the grave. Father Brune believed until his dying day. The Vatican maintains its silence. And somewhere beneath Vatican City, in corridors that don't exist on any map, something waits in the darkness. The question isn't whether the Chronovisor is real. The question is, what if it is?
The past holds its secrets tightly, but sometimes those secrets refuse to stay buried. If you enjoyed uncovering this mystery with me, there are more Vatican secrets waiting to be explored. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to investigate next. Because in a place where faith meets power, the truth is often stranger than fiction.